Today we're gonna go through the best controller settings for the F1 26 DLC 2026 season pack. We're gonna go through all my settings from steering rate to camera, everything. These settings allowed me to race against the very best on console. I don't want to waste your time. At the end of the video I will also reveal a setting that often gets overlooked and something on the controller that most people don't know and gained me an extra couple of tenths even a couple of months ago. Let's not waste any time and get into the settings. We're gonna start off with the assist. These are all turned off for me. I also don't struggle with turning on the straight mode assist on the straights as well. We're also gonna go into my button mapping, but first we have my camera settings, and these are actually the settings from Otis Lawrence, now F1 Sim Racing World Champion. So go ahead and copy them if you want. I must add that for some cars you will have to change the lateral that will be to the side. You have to look at the little antenna in the middle of the car, so you line that up. That's why you have to enable car specific settings. I like these settings. Jarno Opmeer has very different camera settings which can also work. You can try it out for yourself, but these are from Otis Lawrence, copied, and they work for me. So let's go on to my on-screen display. These are my settings. I have turned off driver tags, so I don't have the driver tags. I cannot see who I'm racing only when I look at the top left. It's just an extra little distraction that I don't have. This is my current OSD customization. I'm quickly gonna show you. The scale is set to 80 for these on the top left. And then on the top right it is at 100, and then it is on the bottom. This one is 85. So some people have the battery a little more higher so they can see it more easily. If you put it in the middle, I noticed that you cannot see the arrows from people that drive behind you. So beware of that. But this is basically my OSD customization. For qualifying, I have it a little bit higher because you don't have to worry about the cars that are behind you. We have a full track map, of course, so we can see where everyone is. And you wanna put the session timer at on. I don't know if that's the stock setting, but let's go into the steering rate. As you can see here, 160 beast. We have the steering rate at 160. These are my settings. As you can see, everything at 0 except for the brake dead zone at 1 because it just makes it a little bit easier. I don't know, this is not... You can try different stuff, but I wouldn't advise you to change it up too much. However, as you could see here, I have a lot of beast settings. When I started playing F1 25 again after 4 years, I struggled with even 120 steering rate. So if you are new to the game, I would strongly recommend you to start with 100 steering rate, maybe up it to 120, whatever you can handle. But you have to realize it will make it a little bit harder to drive. That's what I've noticed myself. So start out with 120 maybe. Go gradually up if you feel like you can handle it. But mind you, you can also lose confidence in the car if you put it too high. So beware of that. My settings are 160. It works fine. It gives you the best turn-in ability and you can really throw the car in at some points, which is really nice. Then going into the vibration and force feedback. And this is what I am currently running. Vibration, you want that at 150 so you can feel the most. On-track effects I have also on the highest. Now I have seen people that turn off some of these, but this just works for me. I have 340 steering rotation. Basically means how far your wheel can turn. I've heard from an esporter this is about the maximum that you need on this game, which also will allow you to race at Monaco. Also, for all the settings, if you are not that experienced at the game, don't mess around with it too much because it's something that you get used to. I am used to this. This works for me. So mind you that you want to keep the settings the same for as much as you can. So I would say if you don't know what you're doing, just copy this and just go with it. Now, most of you have now seen what you wanted to see in this video. As I said at the start of the video, at the end of this video, I'm gonna let you know some stuff that I've only recently found out, which are very important. Then my button mapping. Now my button mapping is not perfect. I must say there is definitely room for improvement. I do not have any shortcuts yet to up the brake bias or change the battery mode in the race, which especially in this game seems to be an important thing. Now what I have changed is the MFD menu to my right stick so I can move around in the MFD menu. However, I like to be able to look backwards in the race. So that's why you can see here my button menu downwards is not with the right stick, but it's actually still with the ones on this side, which means that I have my look back button still with the right stick. So I can move up with the right stick in the menu. I don't think this is the perfect button mapping, but it's better than the stock button mapping. Let me just put it like that. You can also just copy it. There's not really much else to add it. There you go. See, I have nothing assigned. I haven't done it yet, which shows that you can also race at a pretty high level without that much fuss. Then the graphics settings, I don't think you can do much on the PlayStation. I am still gonna show you because these are my settings. So if you care, I have the radio off, push to talk on, and not really much. And then we are having a look at the accessibility options. I have seen some comments, guys. Adaptive triggers. Actually, surprisingly, a lot of people that use this. Now go ahead. It gives a more immersive experience in the game, but it's not gonna make you quicker. There's no way it makes you quicker. All right, there we have my complete settings. Now I said at the start of the video that I'm gonna reveal something hidden that we might not have seen before. So the first thing I'm gonna reveal is, as you can see, my controller is in the USB stick. In the PlayStation settings, as you can see here, it is not connected through Bluetooth. You can go into the settings and you can connect it through USB. This will give you more response time, which I didn't know until a couple of months ago. This response time is almost double as fast. It's also not changing. So it's better to keep it connected and also look at the logo. As you can see here next to my face, right there, you can see the logo that it's connected through USB. This will give you better response time. Now I have another setting that gained me a couple of tens. Let me show you. For this, we actually have to go to the main menu because this is not in the in-game settings. There's some settings you cannot change, like the camera outside of in-game, if you get what I'm saying. That's why I was in-game. You can have the camera settings, but let me go to the settings here. We're gonna go backwards. We're gonna go to the graphics settings, and then we have the graphics priority at performance. This will give you the best FPS possible over the quality, because you can put it on quality, you will have a more beautiful sight, but I want to go as fast as I can. So you put it at performance. Now there's another place you can edit this, and that's in the PlayStation settings. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm sure on the PC and Xbox you have similar settings that you can change. So in the PlayStation you can find it here, save data and game app settings. You go to game presets, and here you can see performance mode or resolution mode. Putting this performance mode will give you better frame rates, get better reaction time. That's why the PC is faster. They have higher frame rates, so this will actually gain you time. Now all these settings combined, you will feel the difference so much that you will automatically gain an extra few tens. So that's been it. That's my controller settings. Now check out my channel for more F1 content on the controller. If you learned something from this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe. In your screen right now you will see a different video which will help you get faster on the controller. Go ahead and watch it, and I'll see you guys next time.